getting ready to watch a live drunk watch. I can't believe I'm doing it. I can't. I can't believe I'm doing it. Catwoman. Catwoman. The Holly Berry. Catwoman. Help me. God help me. Alright. I am going on HBO Max. Because I, for damn sure, do not own this godforsaken movie. It's an hour and 44 minutes. At least it's not 2+ hours. This should be a disaster. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, alright. I need to start drinking, like, now. ASAP. This movie is not going to... I'm either going to be very angry, or... Yeah, I think I'm just going to be angry. I was going to say I'm going to laugh. Maybe I'll laugh, but this movie isn't like Batman and Robin. You know, this movie isn't, it's so bad it's funny. This movie's just bad. It's bad. Oh. But, and it's funny because I haven't pressed play yet. But they have the poster of the movie. And I'm just seeing Halle Berry in the Catwoman costume. And there's just so much wrong. And I like Halle Berry in general. I like her, you know, she's beautiful. She's won an Oscar. But man, just looks atrocious. Oh boy. All right. So should we get started? I guess we'll just jump right into it. I guess we'll press play. I mean, uh Sharknado? Yeah, I thought Sharknado was like funny, bad for like the first 2 or 3 movies, and then eventually it just went to bad. You know what I mean? Like it was so weird and over the top and goofy that it was fun. And then by the fifth or sixth one, I don't know whenever I stopped watching them, um, it just got too dumb. But all right, so we're gonna press play. If you guys want to watch Catwoman 2004, it's on HBO Max, so I'm not expecting people to, hey, who Gamer Man gave me $5. Whoa. Well, goddamn. Gamer Man 2.0. Well, thank you. Uh Cheers. Appreciate it. Maybe I should start setting like goals or rewards or incentives for people to send money. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe the highest donator gets to pick the next live stream movie. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. We'll have to brainstorm that. So okay, I think we're going to get started again. HBO Max. I would be surprised if somebody owned this film. I never thought for a second to ever buy this movie. As much as I love Batman, as much as I love comic books and superhero movies, and as much of a DVD Blu-ray collector that I am, and I've bought many a bad movies. I own many a bad movies. I never thought for once to buy this piece of shit film. So let's thank HBO Max. All right, so let's get started here. I want to put the subtitles on. So am I gonna have to? Am I able to do that off? Okay, so it's loading. It hasn't started yet. Fuck. Does HBO Max usually buffer like this? Disney Plus, it's just like boom, boom, boom. I gotta be honest. I got rid of HBO Max at the end of last year because that was the end of their year theater movies going to HBO Max. So by the end of January, or by the end of December, I said I didn't really know how much more I'm going to be watching this. I found other ways to watch Peacemaker. Shit, what's going on here? It's still loading. Do I have to do something? I'm a trooper. Oh, well, yeah, yeah. I've already done all the Batman movies, so you know, I could have done a. Let me close the app and restart it. Let's try that again, because I don't know what the fuck happened there. I could have done a Batman animated movie. I could have, but once I realized in my head, I was like, well, Catwoman is going to be in the Batman. So I guess it kinda is relevant and topical to watch this movie. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Cat. There it is. There it is. All right, let's try it again. Boom. Okay. Uh so I had hopefully it doesn't play ads during the movie. It just played an ad. Does it play ads during the movie? It might. All right, well, here's Warner Brothers. Shit, hold on. If it plays ads, does it play ads during the movie? Because when I re-signed up, I re-signed signed up to do this, and I did the $10 a month. It said with ads. Will it play ads throughout the whole movie? You think? It probably will, right? All right. You know what? Fuck it. Because I can't. I can't. All right, we're 18 seconds in. I just put the captions on. Well, you probably have the $15, the ad-free version. I got the $10 version. Uh, just because I don't really know how much longer I'll keep HBO Max. It will. It will play ads. Well, there you go. All right. Well, we have the opening title credits where we're seeing nothing but pyramids and cat statues, cat mummies, and we're having some weird fucking singing music. And there it is, Catwoman, the title. Uh, give me your what? Your oh, the password? Oh, well, I'm already. I appreciate that. But I've already, I've already. Um, Buckingham, what? New cat breed sold here. Boy, this movie's already. Sharon Stone. Let's face it, Sid. Your mom was no Sharon Stone. Every time I leave her alone. Come on. Every time I hear Sharon Stone's name, I think of fucking Matthew Lillard. Scream. You hate her costume in this? You and me both, Brie. You and me both. Even fuck, I'm trying to think of. I didn't see this movie when it came out. I must have known it was going to be bad. Although 2005, I wasn't. I don't think I was going to the theaters like as much as I should have been, right, during that time. But I remember seeing the trailers. I remember seeing commercials, and I remember thinking, "Wow, as attractive as Holly Berry is, this isn't doing it for me." You know what I mean? Michelle Pfeiffer. Are you saying Michelle Pfeiffer, the character is better, or her costume was better? Either way, I agree. Based on characters created by Bob Kane. Bob Kane does not want his name associated with this movie. Was Bob Kane still alive? If he was, trust me, he would have been like, "Get my fucking name off this." Is this not the longest intro? This movie's not even 2 hours, and the opening credits are so directed by Pitoff. Pitoff. He doesn't have a last name. Pitoff. Oh, here we go. We get some voiceover. Holly Berry's in the water. I assume this is where she dies? Because her character dies and then gets brought back to life, right? The day I died was also the day I started to live. Wow. That's a quote that you want to start the movie with. The CGI horrible looking city. By the way, it's not Gotham. And of course, Halle Berry is clumsy as hell. She's bumping into everybody. She she's bumping. She what is anybody really that clumsy in real life? I know you want to make her relatable. I know you want to make her. You want to have us feel bad for her, I guess. But when you go so over the top clumsy, hey, I know this actress, her coworker. She was in Mad TV, and she also does the voice of the mom in Family Guy, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. And Holly Berry on Hot Ones, I saw that. I've watched a lot of Hot One episodes, and yeah, I saw her episode. You saw this in theaters. Oh shit. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, oh, you don't know how it ends. Lois Griffin. All right, there you go. That's her name. There's Sharon Stone. Okay, so you said you fell asleep and you don't know how it ends. Because I was going to ask you, what was the audience reaction to this movie? How bad was it? How cringy was it? Did people walk out of the theater? But hey, if you fell asleep, maybe when you woke up, everybody was already gone before the movie even ended. Do you guys notice, if you're watching this with me, do you notice how glossy and bright everything looks? Like everyone's skin is glowing. Like you can tell that there's some weird filter or weird thing that they put over the. You saw Battlefield Earth in theaters? Wow. Fuck. And Battlefield Earth, that was a movie that I had heard about after the fact and heard about how bad it was. I don't even remember seeing trailers for that. Okay, Halle Berry is in the her boss's office, I guess. Laurel is a terrible name. When I hear the name Laurel, I think of Laurel Lance. One of my top 5 favorite Halle Berry movies. Are there 5 good Halle Berry movies? Her wig is bad. Yeah, yeah, it's not a good wig. But her hair's purposely supposed to look disheveled and scruffy, and like it's supposed to look a little weird because she's clumsy, right? Um, so top five best Holly Berry movies. Man, that's because I've for years have said that it's so weird how Holly Berry has had this long career when I feel like the majority of her movies are bad. I'm not saying she's a bad actress, although there's been movies where she was bad. Sure, she's won an Oscar. Is she is she the only actress to win an Oscar and win a Razzie? That's a good question. You went with your dad to see the movie. Wow. Kudos to you guys for going to the theater. He was disappointed. He wished he had fell asleep. Wow. Shit. Um. Okay. I've never seen Swordfish, so maybe who knows? Maybe the good movies I haven't seen with her. Okay. So she's living in this apartment where literally across the building they're having the loudest house party ever. Oh, and there's a cat. Is this the cat that brings her back to life later? And it just disappeared. Woohoo! Oh, they're pulling off all the stops. Pitoff, Pitoff, the great director, Pitoff. He made the cat disappear, and now the cat's back at her window. That was a weird cut, right? She's trying to tell the next apartment to turn the music down, and then she sees the cat, and then the cat disappears, and then we cut to the next day, I guess. Fuck. We haven't even gotten to um like the really bad stuff yet, and I'm already like, okay, so let me just quickly think about. So Holly Berry, does some of the X-Men movies count? Bullworth, Bullworth, is that is I remember that movie. In fact, I think I saw that movie in theaters. Boomerang, her and Eddie Murphy. That's a good movie. Um, X Men 1 and 2, Days of Futures Past. She's in that kind of. So Benjamin Bratt. He thinks that she's trying to commit suicide, even though she's trying to help the cat, I guess. But like, and the cat's gone. This cat, this cat's either fucking with her, or the cat, or the cat's a jumper. And I don't mean the cat jumped high. I mean the cat. If you've seen the movie Jumper, he can literally appear and disappear whenever it wants. And she's standing on an air conditioner, and she's oh god, fucking hell, man. Yes, right. This isn't even her pet cat. This I could see if it was her own pet cat, but a stray cat. You're gonna climb outside. Oh, there's the cat. How did the cat get into her window while she was? Yeah, you. Even he's saying, "What? You were rescuing a random cat?" Okay, so I don't know. Me trying to think of Holly Berry movies, all I'm thinking of is the bad ones. I'm thinking of Gothica. I'm thinking of um uh fuck. I saw that movie The Call. That wasn't bad. where she was a phone operator and she was trying to save Abigail Breslin's life. That movie's okay. I mean, like, is it great? Should it be on anybody's top five? Oh, Sharon Stone, her pictures are being replaced by the younger model, the younger version. In with the out, or out with the old and in with the new, I guess, right? Isn't that what the modeling business is all about? Didn't didn't this guy who's playing her husband, wasn't he in the Matrix sequels? He looks familiar. This guy, that's her husband? Wait, is that her husband, or am I wrong here? Is that just the guy that runs the place? Are they married? Am I making this up? There goes her. Did she disappear? Why does everybody disappear? Boomerang was decent. Yeah. Man sandwich. 12 o'clock. Look at this guy. Look at her fucking her gay coworker. He's way too excited. Did you see how he popped up? Man sandwich. Holy shit, dude. Benjamin Bratt was better in Miss Congeniality. Um, I watched Miss Congeniality for the first time a little while ago. I'm gonna post the review for my 100 movies I've never seen before list. So, of course, everyone's hitting on Benjamin Bratt, by the way. Her friends all over him. I mean, granted, Benjamin Bratt's a good looking dude. But the whole time I was watching this movie, I was thinking of, is he supposed to be like the Batman of this world, at least as far as his connection to her, right? He's a cop, so he's a good guy, or he's a guy who's doing the good things, and she's supposed to be Catwoman, and they're gonna date, but he doesn't know that she's the criminal. Like, is he supposed to be her Batman? And then after I saw the movie, I said, well, thank fucking God they didn't have Batman in this piece of shit film. So did he, like, look her up to find out where she worked and then just went to her job to ask her out? I like I like the fact that Holly Berry is supposed to be like a dork. So she's all bashful and she's shy and nervous and oh, he just asked me out. Oh, I don't really know how to respond. But it's Holly fucking Berry. I know she's not Holly Berry. She still looks like Holly Berry. She's still hot as hell. Um, like all she needs to do is like do her hair a little bit, and she'll be the hottest fucking person in the city. I mean, come on, come on. I hate when movies do this. I hate when Hollywood movies they cast the hottest actress to play a stripped down, down to earth. Oh, look at me. I'm a prude and I'm shy and I'm timid. You just don't buy it. You don't buy it. I'm sorry. I don't buy it. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the overexposure of the colors. It's very bright. Everyone's skin is glowing. It looks like a typical Hollywood romantic. Um, oh shit! I have an ad playing. They're gonna play ads throughout this whole fucking movie, aren't they? That sucks. They play ads during the movie on HBO Max. I knew I shouldn't have got the $10 version. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Would I ask Holly Berry out if I ever met her? Well, not that I would think I had a shot, but fuck it. Yeah, why not? What's the worst she can do? Turn me down? I'd be in the same position if she turned me down as I was before, so yeah. How long is the ad? It was 26 seconds. Now we're back to the movie. But yeah, that's going to be annoying. If they keep doing that, yeah, that's going to be annoying. This is the year of The Punisher, Spider-Man 2, and Blade Trinity. Well, Spider-Man 2 is great. Blade Trinity? And I like The Punisher with Thomas Jane, but even I could admit that that's not the best version of The Punisher, right? Like, it was still, we were still getting there with The Punisher. Um, that movie's fine, but it's not great. Okay, so Holly Berry was supposed to come here to drop off a project that she didn't finish. And these guys are just here in the dark talking about long lasting effects of cream, the cream that they made. If I remember this right, if you take the cream, if you take the cream and then stop taking it, it turns your face into fucking like zombie skin. But if you keep taking it, you're okay, I think. I don't fucking know. I mean, oh, and they don't have a door. Like, there's no door. Anyone can hear them. What the fuck? And like the whole idea um was Elektra. No, I think Elektra was 2005. Elektra was the next year, the following year. I think. Elektra I remember because I was pretty hyped for Elektra. And I was so fucking disappointed. Oh shit. So because she walked in on an open door meeting, she's she's being shot at. And dude, the editing, holy shit, the direction and the editing of this. The camera is like running with them and it's shaking and it's up close in her face. Holy crap. Pitoff, you suck. This is terrible. Just from a directing and editing standpoint, this is garbage. Never mind the acting, never mind the script, never mind all that other stuff. The color, saturation. Elektra was just as bad as this. Yeah, uh, I mean, for the longest time, I said that Elektra was one of the worst superhero movies ever. I think Catwoman's worse. And Elektra's really bad. So this isn't me defending Elektra. But I think Elektra is slightly better than Catwoman. Both Catwoman and Elektra make Batman and Robin look like a masterpiece. Absolutely. I would watch Batman and Robin 10 times on a loop before I ever want to rewatch Catwoman. Like after this, hopefully I never have to rewatch Catwoman. Okay, she just got hit with a fucking wave of, is that water, I guess? And this is the beginning of the movie where you saw her in the water. And it wasn't until I died when I started to live again, or whatever she said. Fuck. By the way, I do technically have a Catwoman shirt that I thought about wearing, but it's not just Catwoman by herself. The shirt Oh, there's the cat who just so happens to be there. The cat. Oh, the CGI. The CGI is so bad in this cat. Why are we going into the cat's mouth? Ah! What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Oh, that CGI cat was fucking terrible. Holy shit. Holy shit. So, the shirt is it's Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman. And so I could have worn that, but I think I want to save that shirt for um, maybe if I do a live watch of Birds of Prey or something. I'm going to do that. Why is the cat CGI? Because why not? You know, it doesn't make sense, but why the fuck not? Look how bad the CGI is. It literally looks like Holly Berry's in the middle of a fucking cartoon movie. It looks like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's how bad the CGI looks on these cats. It looks like Garfield is standing on top of Holly Berry right now. And they're oh yeah, this one's nice. Thank you, appreciate it. So she's dead, right? I mean, her eyes are open, and he's breathing. He's breathing life into her, and her eyes just changed into cat eyes. Holy fuck! You know what's crazy is that for people who say that Michelle Pfeiffer's origin in Batman Returns is bad, or it's silly, or it's goofy, I'm not going to argue, but these guys doubled down on it. These guys said, we're going to take the Catwoman idea of cats bringing her back to life, and we're going to literally do it. So I think they're trying to explain why cats are so fidgety and why they look at shit all weird. Right? They're showing that I guess they see things closer than what they really are. So she's like fidgeting around like a fucking crack addict. Why would her team let her audition for? Yeah. Um, Timestamp? Oh, I am at 24 minutes and 59 seconds. Yeah, you know what? Whenever they do an ad, I will make sure to tell you guys the timestamp after the ad's over. I should do that. That's a good idea. But you know what? You make a good point. Her team having her do this movie. If I was Holly Berry, I would fire my agent so fucking bad or so fast. Okay, she just CGI jumped up to her window. The CGI is so fucking bad, dude. And it's like they don't need to do that much CGI. I know by this time Spider-Man has come out. I know that she's seeing her reflection where her face is covered in shit. And she just broke open her window. She could have just lifted it up, right? Why'd she have to break it like that? What? Fuck, dude. I'm starting to regret this idea of watching this movie. What are the ads for on HBO Max exactly? What was the ad for the? What was that ad? I don't know. I thought it was some like credit card thing. I think like some Visa card or something. I'll tell you what the next one is. Patience Phillips. I should have mentioned. Holly Berry is not playing Selena Kyle. She's playing Patience Phillips. And as dumb as that is, in a way, I'm happy. I'm happy because if she was playing Selena Kyle, how much more mad would we have been if this was Selena Kyle in this movie? Everything that they do to her, the way that she acts, a Sharknado live stream. Oh, I don't know if I don't know. I mean, I mentioned earlier that maybe if somebody puts in the highest donation, maybe they get to request live streams. I don't know. I put it out there. It's not really official, but I put it out there. Ophelia Powers, Elm Street. The cat, the cat had a fucking thing on it. Um, it gave her address on where to go, and it's on Elm Street. Every town has an Elm Street. Ah ah ah. Christopher Nolan wouldn't let them use Selena Kyle. I don't believe that. I don't believe that because Christopher Nolan, Batman Begins hasn't even happened yet. Batman Begins is a year after this. And Christopher Nolan, he didn't have the pull that maybe he has today. He wouldn't be able to tell Warner Brothers what which characters they can do. He didn't even use Selena Kyle until 2012. That's absolutely not true. Okay, so this crazy cat lady is explaining to her the cat life. Cat life. Would I watch Freddy's Dead over this? Yes. Yes. I actually enjoy Freddy's Dead. Um, it's not perfect. It's not the best Freddy movie, but I would gladly watch Freddy's Dead. I don't think Freddy's Dead's bad. And that's actually where that line is from. Every town has an Elm Street. He just fucking makes an Elm Street sign show up. Oh, Nightmare 5? Fuck, Nightmare 5 is bad. Nightmare 5 is bad. Did she just throw catnip at her? Okay, this is the scene where I feel fuck. They had Holly Berry rubbing catnip up against her face and she was sniffing it. What the fuck? How did she's already won her Oscar before this. She won her Oscar in like 2002. And 2 years later, she does this? Fucking hell, man. She won her Oscar for Monsters Ball. I would put Monsters Ball in a top 5 Holly Berry movie. That's a good movie, and she's really good in it. Oh, shots. All right, hold on, because I am drinking blue drinks. Uh, what was she drawing him as a devil? And I love how he's doing this in front of everybody. What? We're gonna take a shot. She just got fired. So was that like a split personality thing? I didn't mean it. So that wasn't her? Or is it her inner feelings come out? Okay, I'm sorry, but her gay friend is way too extra. He's way too like like I get it. I get it, but I feel like in Hollywood, if the character's gay, then that means they have to act over the top. You know what I mean? Like he could be gay and just be a dude. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Okay, so fuck, man. I almost forgot about all this. She just hissed at some dogs on the street because being Catwoman, according to this movie, that's true. They applauded her for losing her job. Right, she gets fired and everybody clapped. I didn't even think about that. You're right. He goes, "You're fired." And they're like, "Yeah, you told him." Yeah, well, she also just got fucking fired. So who won that argument? And then he fires her in front of everybody. Like, realistically, wouldn't he take her into the office? Or, you know what I mean? Like, by the way, uh, what's her Family Guy name? Lisa Griffin? Is that it? She passed out on the sidewalk because I think because she's taking the cream. Is could she, oh, we have an ad. We have another ad. Lois Griffin. All right, Lois. Okay, Lisa. Lisa is the Simpsons, the daughter. So we have an ad. It's for HelloFresh. 16 meals plus 3 free gifts. Oh, 16 free meals. Maybe I should try that, HelloFresh. It's a second ad? There's a second ad. Discover card. Yeah, it's a fucking credit card. All right, now we're back to the movie. 33 minutes and 25 seconds. Benjamin Bratt is talking to a classroom because it's not enough that he's a cop. We have to show that he's a good guy. Hey, Connor. It's not enough that he's a cop to be a good guy. No, he has to interact with kids and help the kids, guide the kids. And that's how you know he's a good guy. Let's go shoot some hoops. Oh no! Is this the basketball scene? No! Don't do it. Don't play basketball. You've never seen this movie? Well, lucky you. This is like my third time seeing it. First time I watched it was just because, I think to review it. Second time, I did an unholy rant, so I rewatched it for that. And now, hopefully this is the last time. They're about to play basketball? All the kids are egging them on. Hey, why don't you two play against each other? What the editing is so fucking. There's like 27 cuts in 20 seconds. Holy shit. Oh my god. And then this music, for some reason. And then the way how the camera is at like a low angle, and it, and there's like 1,000 cuts. Dude, I'm about to fucking throw up. And right, that's the thing. Okay, she's shaking her butt at him. And then he's lifting his shirt up to show that he's hot. Like, you're in front of kids. And these kids are just like cheering him on. Yeah! And she just jumped on top of him. And she's straddling him in front of a bunch of kids. Oh, the song is called Scandalous. Yeah, it's pretty scandalous what they're doing in front of kids. Okay, that had to be the worst scene in a superhero movie ever. I used to think that the Ben Affleck, Daredevil, Elektra meeting in the park scene, I used to think that that was bad or the worst in a superhero movie. No, that was the worst superhero scene ever. Holy fuck. Between the cuts, between the music, between the acting, between the close-ups of their face giggling. Oh, there's her husband with the new hot young model. If it's her husband, I don't even know. Yeah, I literally almost threw up. I mean, I am drinking, but oh my god, Holly Berry is eating tuna fish out of the can. Like she literally has 6 open cans of tuna fish and she's eating it from the can. Look, Holly Berry is very attractive. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous, but that's fucking disgusting. Oh, and Lois is asking her about the cute cop because all this woman does is think about hot guys. I guess there's literally nothing else to her character. Halle Berry is hot. Spider-Man 3 is one of the worst superhero movies ever. I mean, if that's your opinion, but dude, when movies like Catwoman, Elektra, Batman and Robin, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, there's so much worst superhero movies. Spider-Man 3 is still enjoyable to an extent. Spider-Man 3 still has good action, CGI fights. It still has moments. X-Men 3, yeah, I would say X-Men 3 is worse than Spider-Man 3. Um, Dark Phoenix, X-Men Dark Phoenix is worse than Spider-Man 3. And she's just like standing on top of her couch and crouching and being all weird. You hate Batman and Robin? Yeah, I'm at the point now where I've almost accepted Batman and Robin for as it is, and I almost credit Batman and Robin for being the reason why we got Batman Begins and the Dark Knight trilogy. Okay, they're having a party again. This actor who just said "Get a life," he has the long hair. He was in Peacemaker. He was if you guys saw Peacemaker, he was the character Murn's friend who goes into the police station and pretends to be the chief or whatever the fuck. He's a lot younger here. If you guys recognize or if you know who I'm talking about. And even though she's Catwoman, she was trying to be nice. She asked if you could turn the music down. Now she kicked down the door. And I guess and she's spraying everybody with beer. And oh, there's the first time she uses a whip, even though it's the thing for the beer. The spray. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, clearly the script is bad, but there's also something about Holly Berry's delivery that's just not working. And granted, if the script was better and if the director was better, I'm convinced we would have gotten a better performance from Holly Berry. Holly Berry is capable of giving good performances. It's just for some reason she's done so many bad movies that it's like she's cutting her hair. She's putting on makeup that I guess she never did before. And here's her leather outfit. It's not the official Catwoman suit. See, even that line, it's time to accessorize. Like, okay. And then the editing for her on the motorcycle. Look at the look at how fucking fast the camera's going on this bike. You can't even see what's going on. It's blurry. Holy fuck! It's almost like Pitoff put the camera on the bike and just recorded how look how fucking fast. Oh yeah, Holly Berry was also in that bad Die Another Day James Bond movie. So for some reason, I just think of all of her bad movies over and over and over again. Um, it takes a long time for me to really think about the good ones. Um, I don't think she was bad in Kingsman 2, The Golden Circle. I don't think she was bad, but I don't like that movie. So it's also like that's her just having bad luck. She ended up being in the shitty Kingsman sequel, but she was good in it. Or okay, whatever. Okay, and then yeah. So this is her being Catwoman for the first time. So I guess this is a Catwoman suit because she. Where does she even get the mask from? Oh my god! What a perfect idea. I don't know how to roll the R's. I don't know how to do that. But she did that, and it was so fucking long. You don't. Nobody rolls the R for that long. Chicken parm? Nice. I'm jealous. Did we just do a close up of her CGI face as she's climbing up the walls? Holy fuck. Catwoman doesn't have to be this CGI. I feel like either Warner Brothers or Pitoff saw Spider Man and saw how he moved around, and obviously a lot of that CGI, but for some reason it just looks better, whether it's more effects or what. This might be the cringiest movie ever. Maybe. This movie might have the most cringy uh, moments. I mean, the basketball scene alone is the cringiest scene I've ever seen ever. And then this scene is pretty cringy. Anytime Holly Berry delivers these Catwoman lines, it's cringy. Um, it's baffling how much Warner Brothers almost fucked up the Catwoman character. I mean, thank God that Christopher Nolan. What the fuck? She was downstairs. She was walking behind the rail, and then she just appeared up. What the fuck? She literally just teleported. What do I think of Spider-Man No Way Home? I fucking love Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home was my favorite movie of 2021. If you saw my favorite movies of last year, or I might have even done a favorite superhero movies of 2021, it was number one on both lists. Okay, so she just woke up, and I guess, did she forget that she stole everything? And she just said, "Oh shit, I stole all this jewelry." And she's putting it in a bag and she's going, "Oh, well, she's keeping the necklace." Okay. Anne Hathaway was okay. I thought she was good. Oh, as Batwoman? Oh, she was Catwoman. She wasn't Batwoman, but I thought she was good. Look, Michelle Pfeiffer is clearly the GOAT when it comes to Catwoman. Anne Hathaway is next. Um, Holly Berry is all the way fucking underneath the dirt where the insects and bugs and worms and feces are festering. We'll see where Zoe Kravitz. Uh, we'll see how she does. Hopefully she's hopefully she's at least, number two. I don't know if I'll like her more than Michelle Pfeiffer because I also grew up on Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. Um, okay, so now she's Googling cat in history, and we're seeing a bunch of cat cult witches, devil, because the cat's the devil. I wonder if all this is like real, not like, if there's real ancient Egypt mythology shit about all this, or if it's just all bullshit for the movie. And like, yeah, the same cat that brought her back to life is in all of these old ass pictures. Midnight. That's the name of the cat. Cat cults. Oh, we have an ad. We have an ad. And the ad is for Banana Bread. I think I've been to Banana Bread once, but I didn't get anything crazy. I didn't. All right, we're back to the movie. 47 minutes and 44 seconds. Timestamp. Just HBO Max with these fucking ads are gonna drive me crazy. They make you want to upgrade to that fucking $15 ad free bullshit. I do like Holly Berry with the shorter haircut. She she's one of the few who can pull off both long hair, short hair, or whatever the fuck. Oh fuck. This actress that plays the crazy cat lady. Um, I remember seeing her on American Horror Story. The first season, she played the maid who could make herself look younger and hot as hell. And I remember the younger version of her did a lot of weird things to me. Hey, I hate Facebook. Hey yo, hey yo. She's telling her that you died. You died and you were reborn. You are a crazy cat lady. And this horrible. Look at the way how this is directed. Oh, the cat tested her. The cat went out into the fucking window to see if she would come and save her. And because she did, the cat was like, "You're the chosen one." He saved others before you. Okay, here's a bunch of pictures of previous Catwomans. And are we going to see Michelle Pfeiffer? Are we going to see Michelle Pfeiffer in these pictures? I thought I remembered that we do. Cat creature sightings. Come on, get to it. Show Michelle Pfeiffer. Show her. Although I don't like the idea of this being connected to the fucking Tim Burton movies at all. There she is. There's Michelle Pfeiffer. I can't believe they even had the picture there. I mean, I know it's kind of a cool Easter egg, but this shitty movie, like, why bother? You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck? Accept it, child. This is your this is your gift. This is your curse. Who are you? You really want to know? You're Catwoman. Fucking cuts to her swinging off the fucking rooftops with Danny Elfman music. Oh man, wouldn't that be good? See, I hate that this is clearly connect or this movie is clearly the result of Warner Brothers seeing how fucking successful Spider-Man was. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That they said, fuck it, let's just make Catwoman Spider-Man. You know? She she doesn't get bit by a cat, even though Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman got bit by the cats. Remember that? The cats were biting her fingers and shit. Um, but the cat breathes life into her. She acts like a cat. She crawls like a cat. She has cat abilities and powers and reflexes. You know what I mean? Like, but that's not what Catwoman is. All right, here's the costume. Okay, fine. We see some cleavage. We see her stomach. Holly Berry has a nice body, but this outfit is so not practical. And even the way she's walking is like not it's goofy, you know? It's not sexy. It's goofy as fuck. And then now we cut to a CGI version of her sliding down the buildings. So that ruins the effect because you could tell it's CGI'd. This is terrible, dude. Well, you know what? Kudos to you for not watching Catwoman. You're a smarter person than me. The shit I'm putting myself through right now. Let me tell you. I hate this. I know they think it's cool to see Catwoman jumping around from rooftops, but it doesn't feel like Catwoman. Catwoman doesn't do that. What am I drinking? I am drinking red, white, and berry Smirnoff Ice. That's what it's called. Now, usually, this is only, at least when I first discovered this, it was only like a 4th of July temporary flavor of Smirnoff. But for some reason, they still have it in the fucking stores. And so I just keep buying it, right? As long as it's here, I'm buying it. The soundtrack is awful. Yeah, the soundtrack is terrible. This like pop music, this pop R&B music that they play it's terrible. It's terrible. You're drinking Diet Mountain Dew. Nice. I mean, I don't like diet stuff, but it's if it's healthier than the regular Mountain Dew, that cool. I've seen this actor before. This is the criminal that shot at her, right, and caused her to fall off the out of the fucking thing. Is he the same guy that was in The Crow? The guy that killed Brandon Lee? Is that who this guy is? You know what, gamer man? That's a great fucking point. Warner Brothers said no to the Snyderverse, but yet they thought this movie was acceptable. They watched this in the editing room and said, yes, this is presentable for the theaters. You don't want to finish it, but Bree hasn't seen it. I'm sure Bree, is probably wouldn't mind if you turned it off, dude. Like I fucking and like, what's with all these cuts? They're just constantly cut, 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 cut. Like, this is the worst directing I've ever seen in a superhero movie. This is the worst. I'm gonna have like a seizure or something trying to follow the cuts and like the constant cut, 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 cut. Okay, she has a whip. Like, what's her plan, right? Because Catwoman is traditionally she goes out and robs jewels and diamonds and whatnot, right? And so she did that, but then she felt bad and gave her back. She gave the diamonds back. So now she's dressing up, I guess, to get revenge on the people. By the way, this fight is cut so bad. You're going to hear me talk about the horrible editing. She threw it back towards him. It's just can we just can we stay on one shot for more than 10 seconds? Please. Oh my god. I can't imagine what it was like to shoot this. This director has ADD. Cat got your tongue. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. And what's with the super fucking close up shot of Holly Berry's eyes? What the fuck? Like, way too close. It's so awkward. None of this looks good. You're telling me that there wasn't one producer who saw the dailies of this and said, we need to get rid of Pitoff. They got rid of Zack Snyder halfway through Justice League because they didn't like what he was doing, but they let movies like this get made. Again, it was probably different producers and different people behind the scenes, I assume. That's me actually trying to fucking give them credit. Okay, so that guy was in the meeting. He's now dead. You bet Holly Berry regretted doing this movie? Well, if you saw her accept the Raspberry or the Razzie Awards, she literally went to the Razzie Awards, accepted her worst actress award, got on stage, and basically said, "Fuck this movie." Mind you, she went on stage with her Oscar and with her Razzie in the other hand, which is actually pretty hilarious. And and she was a good sport, you know. That's why it's like I can't hate Holly Berry for as many bad movies as she's made, as many times as I've seen her give a bad performance. I can't hate her. She seems nice, you know. She seems cool. How many other actors go to the Razzies and accept their Razzie award? She's the only one I can think of that has video of her doing it. And so I'll always give her props and credit for that. And she openly said, like, I forget if it was a producer or a director, that she was like, thanks to you for putting me in this piece of shit film. You know, like she knows, she fucking knows, she knows how bad this is. Okay, so we saw when Catwoman went to see she saw that the guy was dead, right? And the janitor, I guess, saw her and assumed that she killed the guy. And so now the cops think that Catwoman's a bad person, that she's killing people. Oh, he sees her writing. Okay, Benjamin Bratt is talking to this guy trying to analyze. Holly Berry wrote sorry on his coffee because she was late to a lunch with him, and then Catwoman wrote sorry to him, and it looked the same. So he had somebody analyze it to see if it was the same, and the guy said no because one looked like it was written by somebody who's lonely, and the other one looked like somebody it was written by somebody who's confident. And I'm like, how the fuck can you tell that off of the writing? Whatever. And the thing that's weird is that she cut her hair. If anyone saw pictures of Catwoman, like, are you really gonna not be able to know who the fuck she is? I know this is a common problem with superhero movies, with you know, Clark Kent, and I will say this: as bad as the Green Lantern movie is, the moment in that film when Blake Lively looks at Green Lantern and says, "Hal?" and he's like, "What?" and she's like, "Hal, I've grown up with you. I know what you look like. You're just wearing a fucking mat. Like, it's not the like, I can recognize you." I was like, "Damn." First of all, that's great. Second of all, not enough superhero properties do that, where a character like it's just like, I can totally tell it's you. What? Like, what the fuck? Blake Lively is beautiful. I agree. Oh shit, Bree, I just saw your comment. Why is he reusing the same cup? That's a good fucking question. He gave her that cup, or she gave him that coffee. How many days ago? And a couple days later, he still has it. That's a good fucking point. That's a great point. Why is he? I mean, he only still has it just for that moment when he's comparing it. But otherwise, yeah, it doesn't make sense that he would still have that. He would have thrown that away by now. Like, yeah, he washes the cup. And is it like sentimental value because he likes her, so he doesn't want to throw away the cup? Okay, here we have this dumb scene where the Ferris wheel malfunction and Catwoman just saved the boy, or Halle Berry just saved the boy. This reminds me of, and this is probably a really random reference, Beverly Hills Cop 3. If anyone saw or remembers that movie, there's a scene in that film where Eddie Murphy saves a kid who's hanging from a ride that's malfunctioning. Um, and I know that movie's not great, but at least the way how that scene was edited, and like, it actually looked dangerous for Eddie Murphy to jump across the things and save the kid, where this was just like, you know, oh no, we have an ad. We have an ad for Capital One. These ads are ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. This is fucking. I will say this though. Charles Barkley bragging about the girl picking him to play basketball, the little girl, is actually hilarious. All right, we're back on. 1 hour, 3 minutes, 58 seconds. That's where we are. Timestamp. Audiences gave this an 18%. Yeah, I mean, I know that's low, but it still is too high. This should be like a 2%, right? This should be a 2%. Show me the reviews, even if it's like 4 reviews. Show me the people who like this fucking movie. Show me somebody who watched this and said, this is pretty good. I mean, were they just mesmerized by Holly Berry the whole fucking time? And again, she's attractive, but she's not that goddamn attractive for me to, like, forgive this movie. Actually, I mean, she is pretty fucking attractive. If I was dating Holly Berry, right? If I was like her husband or whatever, I would probably lie and be like, "Yeah, honey, that was fucking great." Okay, so we have this random moment where Sharon Stone just knocked Catwoman out, practically. And now she threw Sharon Stone down the stairs. Okay, it is her husband. Buline? Is that the name of the company? Buline? Buline. Holy fuck. Are we not supposed to think that Sharon Stone's the villain? They're trying to say that her husband's the villain. But didn't we see Sharon Stone in the fucking room where they were talking about the cream eating people's faces? We're really supposed to not suspect Sharon Stone to be the villain. I mean, granted, I know the actor that plays her husband is clearly a dick, and I would believe that he's a villain too, but they showed Sharon Stone in the room. Had a better side plot, wanting revenge against Shrek. Oh, sure, absolutely. I love Michelle Pfeiffer's plot of she goes out there, she wants revenge on Max Shrek, and she fights Batman because Batman tries to stop her. But then, as Selina, she dates Bruce Wayne, falls for him. She's fighting the dark side, but wants to be with him. Like, at least there's a duality that is interesting. But like, who cares about whether or not Patience ends up with Benjamin Bratt's cop character, right? Like, who gives a fuck? So she was gonna kill that guy. So she jumped on stage of this play, and this is so bad. Holy fuck. I am glad I didn't see this in the theater and the people are clapping because they think it's a part of the show. Oh, Benjamin Bratt has Catwoman with a gun. He has her at gunpoint. How do the cops even know about her? Um, that's a good question. I think Sharon Stone called them though. I want to say Sharon Stone called the cops. Although, because we're not supposed to know that Sharon Stone's the villain, I guess we're not supposed to know that? These lines are terrible. She just purred in Benjamin Bratt's ear. What the fuck are we doing? Even Benjamin Bratt must have been like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, maybe he doesn't care because he gets to fucking wrestle with Holly Berry. You know what I mean? And like, whatever. I'll feed you in your cell. Oh my god. End this movie now, please. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse, the script or the editing. The cat stuff is over the top. Yeah, it's too much. It's like we get it. She's fucking Catwoman. We get it. But you don't have to have her eat tuna fish from the can. You don't have to have her rub catnip on her face. You don't have to have her sleeping on the shelf of her apartment instead of her bed. I know Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman licked herself, right? Um, but it's like this movie took all of that, all of the Michelle Pfeiffer ideas, and amplified it times 100. You know what I mean? The whole Michelle Pfeiffer being brought back to life by cats. They took that and really doubled down on it. It's like, man, if you guys thought that was stupid, watch this. And here we go. Why did WB hire a music video director? I mean, I'm sure there's been other music video directors who, they did music videos and then they graduate to a movie, and there has to be an example of a good music video director that did movies and did good movies. There has to be. Um, but it is odd that they would hire a music video director to do like such a big movie of theirs. So her husband just tried to slap her, but he hurt his hand on her face. So now it's revealed that Sharon Stone takes the cream. So even though Sharon Stone saw the side effects of the cream, like eating your face, she still takes it because it gives her super strength. The facial cream gives you super strength. Who wrote this script? Who's the writer of this movie? Here she is, Sharon Stone, putting the cream on her because. All right, there you go, David Fincher. David Fincher was a music video director, and David Fincher has made some of the best movies ever. He had a bad start. Why was his first movie Alien 3? If his first movie was Alien 3, then yeah, that was fucking bad. Uh, she's eating like this sushi shit, but she's eating it. She's eating it so. She just ate like 5 pieces in 2 seconds. Again, I don't know. I mean, it's like I know she's hot and all, but like if I'm sitting there and she's just like, but like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on? Story by Teresa Rebeck. Well, fuck you, Teresa. Oh, and John Brancato and Michael Ferris. Yeah, fuck all three of you people. This horrible bullshit plot script you wrote. My controller is. I got to plug in my PS5 controller. Don't mind me. Okay, I'm just gonna mention this now because like it's on the list of bad things in this movie. It's very low on the list, right? But I'm just gonna mention it now because I'm thinking about it right now. So Holly Berry got fired from her job, right? So like, what's her plan to pay her rent? What's her plan? Like, how is she paying for food and shit and her bills? I see this all the time in certain movies and TV shows when a character gets fired or they quit their job and then time goes by and they're still at the apartment. They're still living their life. They haven't gotten a new job yet. She hasn't gotten a new job yet. I mean, maybe you can argue that, but she brought the jewelry back. So, I don't know. I remember there was a moment in the Supergirl TV show where she quit her job and then was just in her apartment for episodes upon episodes. She didn't have a job, and I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna pay your rent? Like, I'm not I just, and maybe that's why I love Spider-Man being a dude that has like 2 or 3 different jobs. He's struggling. He can't pay his rent. Like they show you that he's struggling to pay everything. Oh, oh, are they about to have sex? Yeah, I think Holly Berry and Benjamin Bratt are about to fuck. You could tell because they're playing R&B music, but it's PG, or it's PG-13, so we're not seeing shit. Uh, Oh, and she scratched his back. Get it? Because she's Catwoman. Did they go back to her apartment? Or is this his apartment? Whose apartment is this? I can't tell because the lights are on. Oh, he's gonna find a piece of the jewelry. So this is her apartment. Okay. Wow, first time that he's over her house at night and he just goes into the fridge and takes a drink. I mean, okay, cool. Uh oh. So because he found that jewelry, he's going to take her the the lipstick print of her cup and he's going to leave her in the middle of the night. I mean, hopefully the lay was worth it. Tom. Oh yeah, his name's Tom Lone. Sharon Stone just called Holly Berry and she answers the phone and for some reason she sees her face and Sharon Stone just turns around to look at the camera and says, "It's me." What the hell is this? Why is Sharon Stone overacting so goddamn much? Hasn't Sharon Stone been around? And I don't mean like that. I mean like in the business. Fuck. It's me. Oh, fuck. Okay, so how do they even have each other's phone number? That's a great question. That's a great question. How did Sharon Stone have her number? And if Holly Berry was seeing her, a video of her, was Sharon Stone not seeing a video of Holly Berry? Because if Sharon Stone just thinks that she's calling Catwoman, but then she sees patients in bed, she's gonna be like, "Holy shit, you're the girl that worked at the fucking place." But doesn't react to it, I guess. So, by the way, Benjamin Bratt just he had somebody run analysis. Uh, so the lip imprint from the cup. And there was a picture of him having lipstick on his cheek. Did Catwoman kiss? Oh, I think it was from them on the rooftop. But like, what? Did he take a picture of that and they had it on file? For, okay, whatever the fuck. So Benjamin Bratt now figured out that Patience is Catwoman. Sharon Stone killed her husband. So the husband's not the bad guy, even though he was a dick. And it's supposed to be a reveal and a surprise that Sharon Stone's the villain. Even though you could tell that from the first time you fucking see her. And again, they showed her in the room. Okay, how's that going to make sense, though? She threw the gun at her. Catwoman catches it. Oh. I was going to say, because Catwoman's wearing gloves, so it's not like her fingerprints are on there. But this is so stupid. This is so fucking stupid. This whole plot, it's like, so Sharon Stone's grand scheme is that she wants to run an evil makeup company. You're saying one of the three writers was a woman? Holy fuck. How does a woman in the writing room think that this is a great idea? The main villain wants to run an evil makeup company. I mean, give me a fucking break. What are we doing here? Catwoman kills again. So, yeah, so they think Catwoman and Benjamin Bratt's on the fucking TV talking directly into the camera at her, I guess. Or it looks like it, right? Oh, did Tom Lone come into her apartment? Why was she out all night? She's just now getting there in the morning? Benjamin Bratt's having her arrested? Oh no, we have an ad. We have an ad for Audible. Why didn't she run? Yeah, you know what? I don't know why she went back to her apartment at all. That's a good point. Or if she's gonna go there to maybe grab some stuff. Didn't they establish that she had super senses? Wouldn't she have been aware of Benjamin Bratt being there, or wouldn't she have heard them? Or all right, 1 hour, 21 minutes, 35 seconds. We're back. All right, now we have the interrogation scene where Holly Berry is crying, and there's a bunch of tissues on the table for her, and she's trying to convince Benjamin Bratt. She's trying to convince Benjamin Bratt that she didn't kill them. I mean, to be fair, they've only gone on like what 2 dates, if that, and they had sex once. I mean, I I don't know. He's he Benjamin Bratt's really acting in this scene. Holy shit, he's actually trying. Like, how is this scene in this movie? Is she even handcuffed? She's not even handcuffed to the fucking table. What the fuck is this? If she was arrested for murder, she's not even handcuffed. Even now, they're taking her back to the cell, but she's not handcuffed. But she hissed at the cop. Oh my fucking god. Stop having her hiss. Like, it's not funny. It's not cool. It's not hot. Whatever you think it's supposed to be, it's not that. Now Benjamin Bratt is looking over evidence. He still has that fucking coffee cup. Oh, the cat's visiting her. This reminds me of In The Mask when Jim Carrey's dog visited him in the jail cell. Remember that? I don't know why my brain went there, but it did. Run, Milo! No, not the cheese, the keys. Put the cheese down and get the keys. All of this voiceover stuff, you can be free and freedom is yours. And like, who wrote this? I know you told me who wrote it, but this is awful. Cross your paws. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my. Is she squeezing through the bars because she's a cat? She still has human bones. What the fuck? How did she go around to the other side of the wall? God, you can't just do whatever you want. It has to make sense. Her powers have to make sense. Oh, the horrible CGI. Oh, and her body's all contorting. It's not. It looks so video game like. The car just tapped her on the ass. What the fuck? She snuck it. She broke out of jail just to steal a guy's car. Oh, and we have more great editing of her driving around. Could this be any brighter? Fuck. Jesus Christ. Why is it is it because it's a female superhero that the villain has to be revolving around a makeup company or a beauty line? Like, and Sharon Stone is giving the cream out to all of these women in the office. I don't understand the point though, right? Does Sharon Stone want to kill everyone? Does she want this cream to kill everybody? Um, because if her plan is like, I just want to become rich and I don't care how I get there, the second that the first person gets sick or disfigured, your business is fucking done. And then you're arrested because they'll be able to prove that you neglectfully put out a dangerous product. At the very least, you'll be blacklisted from this profession. Like, her plan doesn't even make any fucking sense. What is she plan? Like, how is she gonna get away with this? Or does she just not care and she just wants to disfigure every woman because she's 40 now or something? Because she's old now, so. Which, if Sharon Stone was 40 here, then that means she's almost 60 now. Okay, so now Benjamin Bratt is questioning Sharon Stone, and he's saying, I know who really killed your husband, and I know about your company. And so she just admitted this dialogue. That whole scene was ridiculous. So Benjamin Bratt goes to Sharon Stone and basically says, all right, I know you're lying. I know you killed your husband, and I know about your beauty line. And Sharon Stone says, well, how do you know it's me? And he just goes, I know. And she goes, "All right, well, what can we do to pin this on the other person?" And he says, "Well, you just told me that it was you, so I got what I wanted." And then so she takes out a gun and says, "Well, now I just have to kill you." People don't act or talk like this. What? Why would the lead detective just go to somebody and say, "You're a suspect," without any backup? He wasn't even recording her. He says, "I got what I wanted. You told me it was you." You don't. You're not going to have evidence. She's going to deny it, even if you did arrest her. He wasn't recording her. He doesn't really have evidence. The logic in this movie is atrocious. And stuff like that, like what I just said, that's not even the worst part of it. Like, that's far from the worst part of this movie. But it's just, I'm watching it and I'm like, huh? What? Why is she trying to act like he didn't know that he was Catwoman? What? Yeah, I can't believe you trusted her too. Catwoman says, "I can't believe I trusted you," to Sharon Stone. Why did you trust her? It was so obviously Sharon Stone from the beginning. I'll say this: Sharon Stone, for 40 years old, she still looks good. You know what I mean? She still looks good. I'd fuck her. She was acting like as if he didn't know she was Catwoman. Uh, Holly Berry was acting like he didn't know? Oh, you mean in their interrogation scene when she says it was Catwoman that was holding the gun, not me? And he goes, "What's the difference?" Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's just more dumb dialogue. It's just more dumb writing that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And this R&B music playing during the fight scenes is atrocious. This soundtrack is terrible. I'm not saying you can't have R&B music in in a superhero movie or anything, but it's the moments, it's the scenes that they play it. And this editing, holy fuck. So she's explaining that if you take this cream, it basically gives you superpowers. Like, you don't feel pain, you are indestructible, I guess. What? What the fuck? And why would she make that cream and give it out to people? So Sharon Stone just stabbed Catwoman with glass, and Holly Berry's scream was like, "What the fuck?" Oh my god, this camera editing is terrible. Sharon Stone is attacking Holly Berry with a pipe, and this is shot so bad. Holy fuck. These reaction shots are terrible. Oh man. Oh, Holly Berry. Game over. Live or die. Make your choice. It's overtime? What? What the fuck? That was her cool, badass line? Guess what? It's overtime. That's the type of stuff you have Catwoman saying as her badass moment. Holy fuck. How did this movie get made? scratching her face, and now her face looks like she's turning into the lizard or something. Oh, now she's trying to say. Oh, Sharon Stone just saw her reflection and saw her face. Ah! Ah! Look at the dummy! Ah! Dude, her body was like her body. That was so clearly a dummy that they dropped from. Holy shit! She was flipping. And why did Catwoman try to save her? Like, what was that? I might not be a hero, but I'm certainly not a killer. All these fucking lines. Holy shit. Nobody else noticed that she's gone from her cell? Okay, yeah, there's Sharon Stone's face all fucking. It doesn't look scratched up. I mean, there's scratches there, but her face. Is that because the cream? Why did the scratches make the rest of her skin scaly, though? Catwoman topples Hadar Empire. Oh, I guess Lois ended up dating the doctor that treated her, I guess. The day I died was the day I started to live. They brought that fucking line back because it was such a fucking great line. They had to bring it back. She wrote the same letter to Benjamin Bratt. Uh, so she's saying she can't date him. Sometimes I'm good. I'm very good. But sometimes I'm bad. But only as bad as I want to be. Freedom is power. What the fuck is she saying? What's these dialogues? We got the music back. And the CGI Catwoman walking on the rooftop. And the CGI city. So this isn't Gotham. What city is this? Did they say what city this was? Imagine not eating the guy that cleared your name. You mean not dating him? You just unsubbed to me? Thank you. Thank you. Go fuck yourself. Like I give a fuck. Oh yeah, the moon. The whole CGI sky landscape is terrible. That was brutal. That was really fucking brutal to watch. This is only like the second or third time I've seen this, and this movie I think gets worse every time. You know, it's just like you almost forget how bad it is. The the moments stick out even more so every time. Yeah, good riddance. I'm not even gonna bother saying that person's name. Oh man, man, this was rough. This was fucking rough. I can't believe that. I mean, think about this. Warner Brothers made Batman and Robin, and then I believe the next superhero movie they made was this. Their track record was Batman and Robin, Catwoman. Holy shit. I need mods. Well, I know, but how do I get mods? Who who can I trust to be my official mod every time I do a stream? I wonder if there's after credit scenes to this. Brie raises her hand. Tie or double A. Well, you three, my most consistent, people. So okay, I would gladly give it to one of you guys. Again, I don't know how. How do you make somebody your mod? I fuck. I need to look that up. I need to Google that. Fuck, man. It's like I almost want to feel bad for Holly Berry, but at the same time, she was at a point where you have no idea. Holly Berry was at a point in her career where she's won an Oscar. She'd been acting for over 10 years. Um, it's hard for me to feel bad for her. I mean, thankfully, she still had the X-Men franchise. If you want to talk about superhero movies go, she's always been able to go back to I Can Trust You, Connor. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's up with the score? None of the score was used, by the way, in the movie. They were too damn busy selling the R&B soundtrack that they didn't use any of the score. So all of that operatic music that you were just hearing was never used at all. And now we're back to the R&B music. Now, did they only use R&B music because Halle Berry's black? Because like if that's the case, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's weird. Well, thankfully, no, I'm not gonna lie. That was painful. That was painful. I'm not gonna pretend like it wasn't painful. I'm not gonna pretend like it was some. It was more tolerable to watch it with you guys. But man, that was god awful. Yeah, absolutely. It would be funny if they did have an after credit scene where like Batman shows up or something, and you know what I mean, like the most epic after credit scene ever, but nobody ever saw it because everybody either shuts it off or um, I think that's it though. I could have done without the ads though. Nope, no after credit scene. Just Warner Brothers. Uh, there you go. Holy shit! 1 hour and 44 minutes. That was a movie. That was definitely a movie. And it's not even 10 o'clock yet, and I feel drained. I do. I should watch animated Batman movie next. Well, I did say the person with the highest donation uh, can at least have the best suggestion that I'll take into consideration for the next live stream. And Gamerman is the only person that donated tonight. So, I don't know. Oh man, that was fuck. Oh. That was something. Because I honestly don't know what movie I'm doing next. Um, because I'm seeing Batman on Tuesday. Choose what? You weren't listening. Oh, gamer man. I mean, if you weren't listening, then if I don't know if you should choose then. Like I gave you a big responsibility and you weren't paying attention. So if you didn't hear it, so yeah, I'm seeing the Batman on Tuesday. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. And so we can start a new franchise. I don't know if people want me to do something different other than the superhero movies, like horror movies, or um, I was thinking about before the Jurassic World Dominion movie comes in. Uh, Gamer Man just donated 99 cents. Well, thank you, Gamer Man. It's a very random number there, but I'll take it. But I was thinking about before Jurassic World if we should watch all of the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movies. What is that? That's five of those. Um, but I don't know. That's just thoughts that I'm having. We could do horror, you know, or who knows? Maybe people are more interested in the shitty movies, right? Maybe that. I mean, fuck, I would be putting myself through hell to do that, but you know, if more people would like that, do horror. Maybe I'll do one horror movie just to see how many people join in, how many people like that. It's not a bad idea. I could try some stuff out. Seems like there was a decent amount of people here for the Catwoman shenanigans, the bullshit that was Catwoman. Oh, Ty, you'd be surprised. I've seen some of the shittiest horror movies. As bad as this movie is, and it's very bad. It's bad. I've seen some god awful horror movies. Uh, Jurassic franchise. All right, Gamer Man likes the Jurassic franchise, and because Gamer Man donated the most money tonight, the Jurassic franchise makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I mean, who knows? Maybe eventually we'll do the MCU rewatch. I do also want to do some TV show rewatches. Or even watching for the first time, right? Uh, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Smallville. Um, what other show? Maybe some of the Marvel show. Oh yes, there was somebody that wanted me to watch the Scream TV show, and holy fuck, you want to talk about bad? I mean, I don't know. Catwoman's probably worse, if I'm being honest. Bree wants a Buffy watch. I know. I know she does. I still haven't gone past season one of Buffy. You won't make me sit through something bad. Well, thank you, gamer man. I appreciate that. Although, to be fair, what's bad to you Or what's bad to me might not be bad to you. That makes sense. The Jurassic World franchise has not been perfect. As great as that first one is. Jurassic Park 3 is a little um and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is woof. I remember I saw that in IMAX. Yeah. But all right, guys. Well, I guess oh shit. I guess that's it. Um Unless if there's anything else that we want to talk about. Oh boy. Um yeah, maybe I'll hop on Twitch. Maybe I'll do that. If you guys want to hang out for the rest of the night, check me out on Twitch. Review King MB on Twitch. I might be going back to Cyberpunk. So, all right, guys. Thank you for watching, participating. Thank you for the donation, Gamerman. I'll see you guys later. Peace.